This is KGW News at Sunrise.
Good morning and thanks for getting up with us on your Saturday morning. I'm China Green. This morning on Sunrise, Oregon State troopers are on the ground now in downtown Portland. How this group plans to operate in the fight against fentanyl and other drugs. Plus, local detectives are getting some help to solve cold cases. How a group in Washington County will use new grant money. But first, let's check in with Daisy Caballero for a quick look at our forecast. Good morning, Daisy.
Hey, good morning, China. Good morning to all of our viewers. Happy Saturday as you're kicking off your work week. I'm already thinking ahead. I wanted to take you out to the coast. Cannon Beach right now, beautiful as ever. I mean, take a look at Haystack Rock. Haven't quite seen any people walking as of this moment, but I am sure people are going to be going out there because it's going to be a really beautiful day to be out on the coastline. 51 degrees right now in Hillsborough, 53 in Forest Grove. We are seeing some of those cooler pockets into those 40s for Bend, John Day, 30s though as we're looking at Burns and also Baker City. But take a look at this 24-hour temperature change from yesterday morning, Take a look at Tillamook. 20 degrees cooler right now. It's 12 degrees cooler in McMinnville. The coastline is seeing that cool down this morning, with a few of us seeing 2 to 3 degrees. A different temperature change, a little cool down. But here's a look at your weekend. Sunny and warm for your Saturday. Also for Sunday, 85 degrees for today and then 78 for tomorrow. We could potentially break an old record if we hit 85, breaking a record of 83. Back to you, China.
Easy, thank you. New this morning, fast rising tensions in the Middle East. Israel's prime minister says his nation is, quote, now at war with the Palestinian militant group Hamas. That comes after militants launched a deadly attack inside Israel this morning, with fighters firing a barrage of rockets from the Gaza Strip. At least 40 people have been killed, with hundreds more injured. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu quickly responded with airstrikes against the Gaza Strip and called for extensive reserve mobilization. Here in Portland, for the last few hours, homicide detectives have been on the scene of a deadly shooting in the Oldtown neighborhood. One man is dead. Another 2 are injured. Officers on patrol near Northwest 4th and Everett heard the shots and responded. One victim died at the scene. Doctors believe the other will survive. Right now, there are no suspects in custody. The family of a 16-year-old Gresham teen who died after being shot is now pleading for justice. Alexander Ortiz de Jesus spent 10 days in critical condition before he died earlier this week. Police have arrested and charged a 15-year-old with his murder. Ortiz's sister and mother tell us they heard the gunshots from their home near Northeast Burnside and Division. They're struggling to come to terms, not with just his death, but the fact that another teenager is a suspect.
The gunshot was really close to him. That's what the doctors told us. It had to be really close to him. So we're thinking, this kid that did this, he doesn't have a heart.
Ortiz's family has now set up a GoFundMe to help cover his funeral expenses. You can find the link in our story on KGW.com. Police in Clackamas investigating a deadly shooting on Welches. A man and woman were killed at the Mount Hood Village RV Resort just off Highway 26. Authorities got a call about a domestic disturbance Thursday night. When they got to the scene, they found the man dead outside a trailer along with the woman who was shot and injured. She later died at the hospital. A third man was also there. Deputies say he's cooperating with investigators. Oregon State Police say they had a successful first day on patrol with Portland Police. It's part of a pilot program focused on deterring crime and boosting public safety. Troopers say that they've helped make arrests, issued controlled substance citations, and treated people with Narcan. Currently, 4 officers make up the Portland Police Bike Squad patrolling downtown, though following an order from Governor Kotek, a handful of state police troopers are now joining them. Their focus is on stopping drug deals and getting guns off the streets. As of right now, they say their strategy is to split resources across different areas of downtown and cover more ground during investigations.
Those state troopers they're going to be walking and riding bikes with a member of Central Bike Squad in uniform in the downtown area to do high visibility enforcement and just be out in the community in uniform, being that visible crime deterrent, just really helps our capacity out.
The length of the program, the pilot program, remains unclear. The 2 agencies say they plan to test out multiple approaches. Washington County is taking another look at a decades-old case thanks to a new federal grant. The cold case unit is made up of a small team of detectives, prosecutors, and a forensic consultant. The team reopened the 1988 murder case of Deborah A. Trops. This right here is KGW archive footage from the day her body was found near Beaverton. Earlier this year, her estranged husband was arrested in connection to her death. The Washington County District Attorney says when it comes to unsolved cases, it is never too late.
If someone commits a crime, being able to get away with it for a period of time should not mean that you don't get held accountable for it, no matter who you are, no matter the passage of time, no matter the nature of the crime.
Right now, the county has 43 cold cases dating back to the 1960s, and detectives say they've prioritized 8 homicides. They'll also be working through any evidence tied to sexual assault cases to determine which might be solved with modern DNA testing. The cold case unit will now have funding through 2026. All right, a quick traffic reminder for anyone traveling on I-84 this weekend. The interstate is now closed in both directions near the I-205 interchange. The closure will last until 5 a.m. Monday. This is for construction of a new light rail bridge as part of TriMet's Better Red project. It's extending the Max Red line to serve 10 more stations. You can check out the detour options on KGW.com.